If you're a product manager today, your job is already changing fast. According to recent research from Productboard, around 96% of product teams are already using AI in their workflows, and 98% says it's changing how their teams are structured. But here's the interesting part. Only about 8% of CPOs in another survey by Product Board say AI is actually core to how they operate. So we're in this strange moment where almost everyone is using AI, almost no one has fully figured it out. And that's exactly why the product manager role is being rewritten right now. Let's start with the biggest change. AI is compressing execution work and expanding everything else. Things that used to take hours or days, like writing PRDs, summarizing research, analyzing feedback, creating roadmaps, can now be done in minutes. Which means the value of a PM is no longer in producing artifacts, it's in making decisions, it is in judgment, it's in understanding what actually matters. So the role is shifting from execution to leverage, or put simply, AI doesn't replace product managers, it removes a lot of their busy work. The first big trend is that PMs are becoming AI powered strategists. AI lets you process far more information than ever before. Thousands of support tickets, user feedback at scale, and behavioral data. Instead of relying on small samples like 10 user interviews, you can now see patterns across thousands of data points. And this is changing how decisions are made. We're moving from intuition led product decisions to AI augmented decision making. At the same time, research shows that strategic thinking and systems thinking are now among the most important skills for product managers. So the job is becoming less about what to build next and more about understanding complex systems, identifying leverage points, making better calls faster. The second shift is even more interesting. AI is no longer just a tool, it's starting to behave like a teammate. You can now ask AI to draft product specs, generate prototypes, analyze customer feedback, and even suggest roadmap priorities. And increasingly, we're seeing early forms of AI agents that can execute tasks more independently, which creates a new reality for product managers. You're no longer just managing humans, you're managing systems that include AI. That means new responsibilities, defining what AI should do, evaluating its output, and deciding when to trust it and when not to. So, part of your job becomes designing how humans and AI work together. The third shift is about how we think about product themselves. Traditionally, product management was very feature driven. Define requirements, ship features, iterate. But AI products don't behave like traditional software. They're probabilistic. They evolve. They don't always give the same output twice. So instead of building features, you're increasingly designing systems. Systems that include models, data, feedback loops, and human oversight. And your role is to orchestrate all of that, not to control every detail, but to guide the system toward the right outcomes. Now, here is where things get challenging. On one hand, almost every organization is experimenting with AI. On the other, only 8% of CPOs say it's core to how they operate. So everyone feels the pressure to do something with AI, but very few have a clear playbook, which means product managers are operating in high ambiguity, fast moving environments, and constant experimentation. You're expected to identify opportunities, move quickly, avoid risks, and deliver impact, often without clear answers. And that's a very different job from even a few years ago. So, what does all of this mean in practice? There are three big shifts in what makes a great product manager now. First, less execution, more judgment. Your value is in making the right calls, not producing documents. Second, managing AI as a collaborator. You need to know how to work with AI systems effectively, not just use them. Third, thinking in systems, not features. The PMs doing well understand how everything connects: data, models, users, and business outcomes. So, yes, AI is changing product management, but not in the way people often think. It's not about replacing product managers, it's about raising the bar. The best PMs in this new era won't just be the ones who use AI tools, they'll be the ones who understand how to design systems where humans and AI work together to create value. And that's a very different role than the one we had just a few years ago. I am delighted we have had so many views lately, but we also need subscribers. So please hit the subscribe button if you want to become more influential as a PM.